bad view to wake up to. It was kind of another cold night out last night, but again, not too bad. Warms up real early in the morning, so can't really complain. But we did find this cool spot with the world's largest boulder, supposedly. Porsche has been driving absolutely beautifully for the last few days. Please start up. Let's hit the road. It honestly handled better than my van would on some of these back roads to get back here to this spot, which is nice. I think the shorter wheelbase also helps for going over those wavy sections, so that's pretty nice. Also, Alan came back out, which if you watch my channel before, you'll know who Alan is. How's it going in here, chef?
Oh, good. Almost there.
This feels like I'm watching myself.
True.
In real life. Alila! What's up, Alila? Oh, good morning. It is entirely too hot to be out here wearing my wearable sleeping bag and a sweatshirt. I also want to get myself a little bit clean because I like to keep myself as clean as I can, especially when I'm on the road for multiple days in a row. So I think I'm going to take a shower. Because if you guys didn't know, the Porsche does have a shower built into it. And it's actually up top in the tent. Right here. Handy dandy shower wipes that I'm going to use to wipe down my entire body, but you guys will not be watching. So I'm going to crawl up there, zip it up, get that done, change, and I'll be back. It's nice and warm up in the tent too, which is good because these wipes are cold. Alan, you want any coffee? Huh? You want some coffee?
Epic.
You want to go check out this rock? Oh, yeah. It's not just a boulder, it's a rock. And like I said, it is the largest freestanding boulder in the entirety of North America, possibly the entire world. You can, that's debated online though, but just imagine a 7-story building as a singular rock. And this big piece chipped off in 2000. It just chipped off, I don't know. So when I initially started Googling this rock, I thought the fact that it was the largest freestanding boulder in the world was the coolest thing about it. But I genuinely could not have been more wrong. Also, I'm standing under it now for scale, so you can see how big it is. Halila, what do you think about this being the biggest rock? Amazing. So back in the 1930s, and you can still see some of the remnants from it with that pole sticking out and this giant hole down here. This guy named Frank Kreitzer, who was kind of a recluse, obviously, but also somewhat kind of a genius, decided to carve this home down here under the rock and live there. So like you can still see the remnants of some of the rebar, some of the concrete, all this stuff where he used to live. He dug out a room under here because it kept the weather pretty neutral year round. So in the summer it wasn't too warm, and in the winter it wasn't too cold, which is really important because it's in the desert. It gets really, really cold at night and really, really hot during the day. But yeah, he literally tunneled underneath of it to live there. I don't think he owned this land. He just had a mining claim on it, but everything went fine with him living under his little rock up until authorities thought he was a German spy for World War II because he did have a giant radio antenna up on the top up there, which they thought he was sending communications back to Germany with, which eventually ended with a standoff with the FBI, where supposedly they threw a smoke bomb or a gas bomb down into his house and didn't realize that he had a bunch of dynamite down there. So the smoke/gas bomb set off the dynamite, blew him up, injured the 3 FBI agents, and that was kind of the end of the Hermit House. And you'd think that's the end of it, but it's not. Because in the 50s, a guy named George Van Tassel, who was like this aviation engineer turned UFO enthusiast, took over the site, and he claimed that aliens from Venus came here and gave him secrets to time travel and self-rejuvenation. And apparently they gave him plans to this device called the Integratron, which was supposed to be like some sort of time travel rejuvenation chamber. That's actually down the street from here. I'm gonna check it out when we leave. And since then, this place has kind of been an epicenter for UFO gatherings. People used to flock here in the tens of thousands for UFO conventions. So this place kind of became the Area 51 of the California desert. Alila's like, shut up about your story. Throw my ball.
I just want to see some UFO activity after, dude.
Yeah, well, supposedly the other cool thing.
Whole rock takes off.
This is the ship. But apparently people think that this rock is like on some sort of energy field, and the reason that the rock chipped was because of UFOs or aliens. Alan's over there getting some pictures on his nice camera. I'm gonna walk back and start getting packed up. 'Cause it takes me a little bit longer to get packed up now that I gotta get all my stuff out of the tent and all that jazz. So now we gotta get all this packed up, put it away in the car, and then we'll be good to put the tent away. And there we go, all cleaned up. Wait, I just need that open. All right, everything's all packed up.
Let's go, dude.
There we go. This thing is so much fun to drive. But that right there, that little dome, I don't know if you can see it, that's the Integratron that I was talking about that guy built to supposedly time travel and heal ailments or something. I'm not really too sure. But that was also built on some energy field vortex somehow. But we'll never know if it would have worked because he died of a heart attack or some sort of heart condition before he was able to finish it, and left no plans for anybody on how to finish it. Every time I turn this car off, after I run it for a little while, I have to say a prayer that it turns on again when I get back in it. But yeah, there's the Integratron. It's got these weird red lights that ring around the bottom, and then a dome up top. I think what I read, that's a electric fence up there too, it says. Would have been cool if that thing ever became operational from the knowledge you gained from aliens from Venus. But it was bought by, I think, a few sisters a while ago, and now it's used for sound baths, which I have never done myself, but we've seen all the big rock sightseeing spots, so I'm gonna head to Walmart, pick up some supplies because I haven't gotten any supplies in a few days, and then we might head into the national park for a bit, and then tonight, I think I'm gonna try to make some lobster mac and cheese. In the back. See if my prayer worked. Come on, baby. She wants to. There we go. In a video, so say what's up. This is Sue. Sue just came up to me in Walmart. She recognized me. She said she watched the Porsche video yesterday, so she said her husband and her are big fans. So now her husband's gonna see her in a video, and he's gonna be jealous. We decided not to go through Joshua Tree and get a quick pit stop at the gym. It only feels right since Alan is the guy who kind of motivated me to get back in the gym that we go while out on this trip. But unlike Alan, I'm not a complete psychopath. He's going for a 6-mile run right now because he's preparing for a half marathon this this month. But again, I'm not a psychopath, so I'm not doing that. I'm gonna go find us somewhere to camp nearby, and then he's just gonna meet us there. Please start up. Let's hit the road. Well, that sounds different and not good. Sounds pretty dead. So since Alan's out on his run, I don't have a way to get to an auto parts store. I was hoping there was just gonna be one in this parking lot, but there's not. I thought I had a battery charger with me. I think the battery is dead though. So I'm gonna go to get an Uber to auto parts store and see if I can get a battery charger and charge the battery. How's it going? Appreciate it. Second auto parts store.
There you go, man.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
have a good one. Thanks, appreciate it. Okay. Let's see if the battery was the issue.
That on you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Damn.
We're gonna find out though if that was the issue or if it's something else. How was your run?
Hell yeah. Good.
Good?
I had to cut it short. My legs are really hurting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just did kind of 3 miles.
So they'll charge for like 5 minutes and then hopefully we can start it. And then I think the issue is this belt is a little bit loose, so it might not be charging the alternator well. So I'm gonna go, I think, at some point this week and get a tensioner and tighten that up if I can. There wasn't enough charge on that thing out of the box, so. She's alive! Honestly, my theory is that it's some sort of gauge in here or something is like trickle taking power away from that battery somehow. Maybe it's the fans because they're hardwired in. I think as a temporary fix, I'm just gonna disconnect the battery whenever I'm parking for a long time so that it doesn't drain it. And hopefully that at least allows me to get around. And then I'll tension that alternator belt, see if that fixes it. That doesn't. Maybe it just needs a new battery. I don't know. All right. Let's hit the road. Hopefully I don't stall out and kill it again. But camp is about 30 minutes away, so I'll check in with you guys once we get there. Made it. I've got the battery charger charging on the power station down below, so we got a place to sleep tonight. Hopefully we will make it to the auto parts store tomorrow to fix the battery, get a new one, do whatever we need to do, but it is time to get camp set up. Genuinely, this isn't the most ideal camp I've ever stayed in, but with the car not starting, I didn't want to go too far from town, which I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up. Maybe if I move up by these lights. You can see the lights of town down there and it's all downhill, so pretty nice stars out. You get the moon. But yeah, I just didn't want to go too far on roads, especially at night with the headlights on this thing being absolutely atrocious. Here we are, got a place to sleep, got here a little bit later than I intended. And I am genuinely starving, so I think I'm gonna get that Lobster Mac started up. Coyotes are out again. That light is so bright. It's like unbelievably bright. So, first things first, I'll get out all our ingredients. I guess I'll do one box. Some cheese, some flour, Some more cheese. Oh, do you have that milk too? Can you grab that, please? It's gonna be a pretty simple recipe. Some pre-cooked lobster tails. First things first, we just gotta cook the rice. I got my handy dandy 12-volt water dispenser.
Rice.
Or pasta. Did I say rice?
Yeah.
It's been a long day. I mean pasta. But we'll just wait for this water to boil, and while we wait for that, I'm gonna turn this light off so we don't attract so many bugs. I think while I wait for that water to boil, you can't even see me. While I wait for that water to boil, I'm gonna get started on the sauce. So, for the sauce, we need that much of a squeeze of butter. And we'll let that melt up nicely. And then we'll add in our flour, and we're just gonna eyeball that about 1/4 of a cup. That seems right. Probably wrong. Might need to add some more butter. You want it to be like a sand-like consistency. And this is kind of what you're looking for right here. So now to that mixture, we can add, this is about 2 cups. I don't think it's exactly 2 cups, but it should be good enough. Add that in, and we'll bring that to a boil. Maybe like 7 to 8 minutes we'll cook this. And then once that's nice and thick, we'll add our cheese. I also just realized that we're doing a blend of cheeses in here, and my Gruyere cheese is not pre-shredded, so we're gonna have to chop that up. I think this is thick enough to add in our cheeses. Cut up all my Gruyere. Never have too much cheese. So we're going in with a bunch of Gruyere and then some Tillamook medium cheddar. We'll let that get nice and melty. And this will be the cheese sauce for our mac and cheese. And I think I let it thicken up a little bit too much, so I'm gonna add in a little bit more milk. I'm gonna set up my Cheez-It box as a little wind block.
Nice.
Hopefully get these to cook a little better. But the wind has become like a serious issue with these burners. I really cannot cook even in, it's like a very light breeze right now.
Can you bring it in a little bit?
Oh yeah, I could bring it in, I guess, but then I don't know if the pots would stay on there with both of them.
True.
Like if I was just cooking with one pot, maybe, but I'm just trying to get this, make sure this cheese sauce melts up nicely. Nice and cheesy. All right, well the cheese is done, pretty much. Nice creamy cheese sauce. Maybe a little bit more time melting, but the pasta, which was supposed to be done before the cheese was done, hasn't even started yet because our water still is not boiling. I think I see it boiling in there. Ah, that's good enough. Pasta's going in. I tried to keep it to, oh, these are really small. I thought these were gonna be big macaroni noodles. They're really tiny. I guess that works. Alan made us some appetizers because this pasta's taking forever. Nice tomato salad, because I don't like cucumber. I do like a good salad every once in a while. I gotta be in the right mood to want a salad.
Oh yeah?
Definitely in the mood for one right now though. We're running out of water in this pot, but I think the pasta is just about done. It's good enough. It's chewy.
Whole box in there?
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's al dente, maybe, I don't know. But it's cooked enough to eat.
Oh!
Almost lost all the pasta. That would have sucked. Pasta, done. Cheese, done. Vegetarian version of lobster mac and cheese about to be done.
Let's go.
Look at that. Now that is some good looking mac and cheese. Woo! All right. Now that Alan's version, since I don't think I said it yet, but Alan's vegetarian, so he's doing it with no lobster. Now we can cook up the lobster.
Hey. I definitely want to make sure that you have.
I have plenty. Plus, I'll have no place to.
No, but if you want leftovers, we could put them on my fridge as well.
Do one more scoop.
Okay.
These lobster tails should warm up pretty quickly because They're pre-cooked, so they just gotta basically thaw out. All right, tails are done. Going in. Lobster mac is complete. Give it a quick stir.
Oh, dude. Delicious.
There you have it. Porsche lobster mac and cheese.
That's pretty legit, honestly.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. There you go. Cheers. It sucks we didn't get here before sunset,
Agreed.
because it's a pretty good view out this way, but I might wake up for sunrise tomorrow, depending on how late I get to sleep. We're gonna enjoy the rest of this food. Lobster mac was delicious.
Yeah, it's a hit.
I'll check in with you guys once we're done. So we definitely ended up having some leftovers of the pasta, and Alan's fridge is full, so I'm just keeping it up in the tent with me tonight because it should be cold enough, at least until tomorrow. I think staying in this Porsche is going to teach me to do my dishes regularly, because I can't leave dirty dishes just laying around because there's nowhere to leave them, which I'm sure will make some of my more OCD followers very happy. All right. See you in the morning.
Oh, yeah, dude.
It's a little bit warmer at this spot that we're currently at, which is very nice. At least warmer than it's been. I think we're at a lower elevation, but feels good to lay down. So pretty much every night that I've been sleeping in this tent, I've been sleeping in it with this roof hatch opened, because it feels like I'm falling asleep under the stars when I have this open, because I can look out and see the moon. It's time for me to do some stargazing and get to bed. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Beautiful. Not bad to wake up to. The warmth of the sun is creeping closer. I need that sun because it's cold out here. Morning, Lila. Good morning. Good morning. You woke up just in time. The sun is just peeking over that hill.
Yeah. What color we woke up for sunrise?
Oh, you did?
No, I said what color?
Oh, yeah, we did. We did wake up for sunrise. It's just the sunrise over the mountains, so it's a little later. I think while I wait for that water to boil, I'm going to get the tent all taken down. So I think I'm just gonna enjoy this nice hot cup of joe. And then me and Alan are getting out of here. But let's see if she'll start up this morning. Absolutely nothing.